What's up, guys? It's your boy Sasquatch here, and finally, after so much time, I finally got around to make a new video, as you can see. And yeah, I haven't been here in quite a while. How long has it been? I know, like, the past few videos that I've been uploading lately, they've been basically saying the same thing, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I already said what I said in the previous videos. If you want to check them out, they're all over my channel. You could go down on my channel and check all the videos. But today, I am back on my little challenge thingy in Pokemon Emerald, and right now it's an exciting time in not only in Pokemon, but in everything. It's an exciting time in everything. And as you can see, my Shirley, I'm gonna catch this execute because I might use it. Comment down below if you want me to actually use an executor, because I still don't know if I'm gonna stick with this team or create a new team. But just comment down below and tell me if you guys want me to use a new team. But as I was saying, if you guys have been like around lately and you guys seen a lot of the new things going on, for example, I did get X and Y. I did get Pokemon X and Y. If you want to get my friend code and battle me online, I'm not really much into competitive play. I've always been old school with my Pokemon games, just pass them, get my Pokemon to level 100 if they're the good nature IVs and EVs and whatnot. That's cool. I'm not really into the competitive scene. Like, yeah, I'll train my Pokemon and whatnot for a bit, but I'm not trying to like go to nationals or whatever. So like, yeah, if you want my friend code, it'll either be down in the description or like I'll just post it up in a comment or something. Uh, yeah, and yeah, I just been like Pokemon wise, I've just been doing just training my Pokemon level 100, not really doing much. I just got around right now. I just finished recording this gameplay, and you're gonna see this freaking Articuno right here. It's against my Sweet Tooth, but this freaking Articuno is annoying as shit, and I'm gonna waste a shitload of Pokeballs right now just to catch this bitch. But um, anyway, as I was saying, right now everyone knows the news about the new Pokemon games, the new uh, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Pokemon games. And when I first heard about it, I was gonna make a video, but I never got around to do one. But I gotta tell you guys, I was freaking excited about it. Like, really, really, really excited. Because why do you think I'm playing Emerald for? I freaking love this game so much. Like the third generation, I love it. Like it's my favorite generation. Well, should I go as far as saying it is? You know what? It is because as you guys know, my favorite Pokemon came out of this generation, which is my Milotic, and I I've played the Hoenn region more times than I've played Johto or Kanto. And even though people who are like first geners, I guess you could call me a first gener if you want to like say that. I mean, I'm old enough to be one, but I actually didn't start off with first generation games. I went back to them. I did that, but I didn't actually start off with first gen. I actually started with second gen, which there I got to experience and see a lot of cool Pokemon and see one of my other favorite Pokemon, which is Typhlosion. And then I played third gen. That was my second gen, if you want to say that. And like everyone knows, like whoever's the first gener, the second gen was like better than the first one. And I'm not, even though this isn't a very popular like uh generation, if you want to call it. Well, at the time, since they're gonna make these remakes, probably the newer kids or the people who didn't see the third gen are gonna get back into like, well, they're gonna get to see what how third gen was like. But I really enjoyed third gen. Third gen to me was like my second gen to the first geners, if that makes any sense. Um, I thought it was cool. Like, I actually got Pokemon Ruby when I first got into third gen, and I then I got I played Sapphire. I didn't actually own it, I believe. And back in I was in middle school at the time, and back then we used to trade a lot. Like, I mean a lot. We used to be like, "Oh, I'll trade you my Pokemon Ruby for your Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green or Sapphire or Crystal version or stuff like that." It was a big trade scene. And then that's how I actually got to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. I played both of them by trading my Ruby, then I got Fire Red, and then for some reason we gave more value to Fire Red than Ruby or Leaf Green. So that's how I got Leaf Green and Ruby back by trading a Fire Red. I remember all these stories where I used to do that, like do two trades. It was bad. I used to like, I guess, con my classmates by getting their leaf greens or fire reds and by trading one, basically trading one game for two, and, and that was kind of bad. And then I remember that's how I got my crystal and my gold and silver, and like the reason why I don't have those games anymore, we kept on trading up until I actually graduated from middle school and went out to high school at the time. And then I finally, once Emerald came out a year after Ruby and Sapphire, that's when I got Emerald. I actually still have my same copy of Emerald. It's kind of old. It's kind of old actually. I still have a Game Boy. I actually bought. I have it in my hand. Maybe I'll record it. I'll make a second video of me like showing you the stuff I still have, but right now, as I'm speaking to you, I have my Game Boy and my Emerald in my hand, and this was the Emerald I bought. And the funny story about the Emerald version that I bought is that this Emerald version, I was actually the only kid at the time in my middle school who had Emerald, and people were like, "Whoa, holy shit, you have Emerald version." And people were like, "Oh, is it cool? Is it whatever?" And everyone was like, "I'll give you 3 games for it. I'll give you Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Ruby, or Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Leaf Green, and stuff like that." And as I said, I was I was a little kid. You know, I used to do a lot of stuff, and I actually did trade my Emerald for 3 games, which was Crystal, I believe, and 2 Fire Reds. And then I traded one of those Fire Reds for another Ruby. But then I was kind of sad because that was the actual first game I ever bought with my actual money. I saved up about $30, I believe. At the time, they were still $30. Right now, they're like 30. My Emerald version, because it doesn't have the sticker and all that stuff, and I don't have the box. It's worth about $35-$40, I believe. But at the time, I think I bought it for $30, and yeah, I was kind of sad I let it go, and basically, uh, I still got to see it because I just traded it to one of my friends, and then that friend traded it to another friend, and it kept going around in a circle where eventually it came back to me. I had it for a while before high school started, and then I traded it to the same friend I traded it back then in middle school. And the funny story about that is, like, in high school, I didn't play Pokemon as much. I just tried to avoid it. And the DS was coming, and I didn't have enough money to buy a DS. They were $130 at the time, and that was a lot of money for me, 130 bucks. And as you can see, I caught the stupid Articuno. I'm gonna name him Fuck This, because fuck that Articuno. That shit was hard to catch. Anyway, yeah, so the DS was 130 bucks and I didn't have enough money and I just tried to avoid Pokemon and this was a DS Lite, obviously. And then once I did buy a DS Lite and found out that it had a Game Boy like thing under it or whatever where you could play your Game Boy games, I wanted to get my Emerald back. I don't know how the hell I convinced my friend to actually trade it back to me or whatever. Um, and like I still talk to him to this day. We're like Facebook buddies, and I'll shout him out if he wants me to. Maybe in like another video. But yeah, like that. Then we traded, and then I decided to keep it because I really love Hoenn. I found that out. That's why I'm doing this like little video series in Hoenn. I don't want to like erase the game I have right now in my actual cartridge, my Emerald cartridge, because I actually have a legit Milotic in there, and I caught it legitly. Like it took me 4 hours to fish out a Feebas. So I'm not trying to start a new game, so I rather just started here on the ROM. And yeah, that's the story of me getting my Emerald back. It's been through a lot, that Emerald cartridge. It seems like it's beaten up, broken down, or whatever, but it still works. It's still going on strong. Once in a while, I hop on, I put it on my Game Boy and just play a quick session of Pokemon like the Elite Four, just decimate their asses, but whatever. Yeah, that's the story of my Emerald version. Comment below what you want me to talk about. Maybe you want me to talk about more about the new remakes, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And if you want me to do any videos dealing with that, maybe speculation videos or uh, talking about how like what will be in those games because I've passed this game so many times. I know every little corner and every little cave in these games, so maybe we could talk about what we might see similar to the Game Boy games that we're going to see in these new 3DS remakes. um and yeah, I mean, that's about it, guys. Yeah, I haven't made a video in like a very long time, a very, very, very long time. I'm gonna be making videos like this probably one time a week, maybe twice if I feel like it. I am gonna do a box opening like in a bit too, so probably you'll get like videos with box openings and my Emerald thing right here. So just stay tuned to my channel. I'll let you guys know when there's new things going on. I'll put a link to my Facebook page because I made a Facebook page for this channel where I do live streams on my PS4, and I'm gonna be uploading news videos about the new videos about the new Emerald. Sorry about me repeating myself. But yeah, I'll leave a link to my new Facebook down below, link to my channel, link to my friend code, whatever. Just let me know. Alright then, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. Stay tuned, and thank you very much. Alright, goodbye.